Sometimes it's good just to get away for a little bit, and in this vlog, I'm going on one of my favorite drives. Let's go. I'm gonna try doing this video on widescreen because we're gonna go on my favorite drive in Washington. There's so many beautiful sights, and it's a good example of like over the mountains. So last week I took a day and did this drive but in reverse, but I did it this way, like with the camera this way. So I wanted to make sure I got the wide angle. So we're doing it again, and I just stopped at a grocery store. I got some vegetables, I got some potatoes and different stuff, and got a little bit of gas, and yeah, let's go. Well, that's cool. That sign there, it's talking about the calm after the storm in this big woods. I'll post the pictures of it here. Lately I was talking a lot about like the storm. Storms will pass, and getting caught in the thunderstorm and all that, and I feel like there was a lot of change in my life, and that's kind of like gone now, but it's cool to read that. It's just again another like affirmation out in the world, like seeing these things that are totally aligned with like what I'm thinking about and talking about, and it's cool. My favorite line of that sign was at the end where it said, "A storm causes death and destruction, but it's also responsible for renewed life and growth." Okay, I attached my phone holder, like wrapped it around the rearview mirror, so hopefully this works. I think it will. It's kind of cool. It's like a whole new angle, a wide lens. Yep, and it's recording. So it feels a little close up. Hey, but all right, back to the sights. All right, hold on to your hats, folks, because we are taking a detour. I know where I'd like to stay tonight. It's just a matter of getting there. But I just looked at the map. I have no cell phone reception, but the GPS is like plugged in, so I'm gonna camp down in that area that I like. So detour. I love a good detour. All right, here we go. That's the way we were gonna go, and now we're going this way. And we'll come back up that other way. The road is like such a steep drop off. But I found out I can use the camera, like my tripod holder, I have it wrapped around. So it kind of frees up my hands for driving, which is good considering it's like a sheer drop off. You know, I'm trying to drive smart. It's so cool with the patches of snow, but it's like super warm out. Look at this terrain. This is beautiful. We're in the mountains. Even the trees are like slightly smaller and pointier because of all the wind. They grow differently. I love it. I love it. Oh, maybe there'll be a view on this side. Oh, yes! Whoa. Okay, there are no cars behind me, so I think the appropriate word to use here is stunning. I think it's a stunning view. I actually stopped driving. I did look to make sure there were no cars behind me, but I was like stopped in my tracks. What I'm not seeing is a pull off area, but that's okay. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm so glad there's no cars behind me. Look at that. Look at. All right, now here come the cars. There are cars behind me. I think there's 3. They came out of nowhere. I think they had their own line going on, and then they'd all caught up to me. So, I think that those are kind of the views. Well, I don't know. I've never been over this way. I thought the other one was my favorite pass, but now I'm not so sure. All right, here's a pull off. I'm gonna stop for a minute. Alright, we made it up over the pass, and now you can see we just have a long way down. There's the valley. It's really pretty. But yeah, it's drier. You can, it's just a whole other climate over here, and the trees aren't quite as tall, and it's a lot drier. This is where the car gets really good gas mileage. I think the only thing I have to step on is the brake. For probably 40 miles. Maybe 20. think this is a good time for some tea. That's tasty. Sometimes I don't have much to say, but I just like turning the camera on and filming what I'm doing because it's beautiful and I want to share it. Like where I am, like this place, I want to share it. I want to share this experience. And I think, well, I'm out of cell phone range, but even then I'm not very like, oh, I'm gonna call somebody up. That's just not me. But I found that YouTube's a way I can like share what I'm doing. And so thank you for watching. I don't know where to look. I always say that, but I think it's here. Okay, I think while I'm waiting, I'm gonna do a little Sharpie tattoo. So the reason I draw things on first is just to see and test it out and see if I like it, see if I like the placement, the size, and kind of like get to feel things out. I've wanted to get a tattoo for a while now of some wings, and I've decided like a swan. And so it's kind of solidifying, and so I want to test it out. I think now would be a good time. So I only have a gold one, and last time I tried this, it didn't work very well on my skin. It's not a Sharpie. And then I have, this is navy blue, so maybe, I don't know where my black Sharpies are, but I'll try this one out. Okay, there's an image, but it's on my phone, so I'm gonna use that. Alright, tea time is over, and it's time to hit the road. I've got my, it's hot. I've got my hot tea in this hot weather, although that was really refreshing and very pleasant, and I'm happy with this. I think I like the way it came out. Anyway, you know, it's messy, it's sharp, it's a Sharpie tattoo. Yeah, if I find a place to go swimming, I am jumping in. I hear a little stream over here, but I don't think I want to do that. I'm looking for maybe like I can use that inflatable thing. The floaty lounge chair, that'd be cool. But yeah, let's hit the road. Oh, my phone's like not turning off. Never mind. I guess we'll just keep it pushing. I think the phone got really hot. Let's turn some AC on. Whew. Yeah, it's definitely warmer on this side of the mountains. I don't know the temperature, but I'd guess it's like close to 80. But honestly, I don't mind this nice sunny. It is summer after all. One thing I like about going over the mountains is that it's more of a desert climate and it's home to desert sage. I love this plant. I love the way it smells. I love being around it, and I love the opportunity to gather a little bit. Okay, now is the beginning of the drive back up the mountains, and I stopped to get out for a little while, and what's so cool is this is where I shot my very first YouTube video. Well, like a mile from this spot, but it's the same general area where I showed my van conversion. I'll put a little clip in. Here's the exact spot, but this was like a week ago when I came and got the first footage. I'm on the other side of the river, but yeah, it was where I shot my very first YouTube video, and I had no idea I would keep going with it. And thank you guys for following along. If you're subscribed to my channel, I had no idea. Here's the clip. I just wanted to show my van and my van conversion because I had learned so much from YouTube about how to do it, and I wanted to give back and share what I had done. It's cool that I've kept going with it, and I've made some really good connections. I feel like I'm beginning to build a community on YouTube, and I appreciate it. So that was a little over a year ago, my first video, but this is the same area. It was cool to visit it again, and yeah, just wanted to share that. Here's yarrow. I love this plant. There's another plant I love. It's got a little bug crawling on it, but yeah, I'd like to learn more about that plant. I do love it. This is what I got these shoes for, because I remember coming swimming here before and it hurts. I'm a little tender-footed these days. I wasn't when I was younger, but so I got these shoes. They're like water shoes for this exact situation, because I know that water is cold and sharp. Those rocks are sharp. Look at this. This is what I've been holding out for. I haven't had the AC on in a while. I was gonna get my inflatable raft thing, but I think at this point, I'm just gonna go in. I was gonna try to flip over, but the rocks are kind of pointy and jagged. But yeah, look at my tattoo. See, that's what I like about the Sharpie tattoo. They actually I'm trying to not get the shadow on my phone. Yeah, it actually holds up. So yeah, I really like this. I love the flower and strawberry part. All right, I'm feeling totally refreshed, but now I'm hungry, and I want to find a place to cook some pasta. But let's just admire the drive out of this place. Look at that water. I mean, that was refreshing. I'm super refreshed. I feel clean and refreshed. I totally stopped filming what I was cooking. I just got really into the groove and the flow, and yeah. But I'm eating now. It looks a little mushy, the noodle. Ooh, let me turn the camera around. It's this olive pesto. I've got tomatoes, mushrooms, artichoke hearts, and then like an olive tapenade and a gluten-free pasta. So it looks a little funny, but it's really tasty. And I saved half for like another day tomorrow. Yeah, because I don't have a cooler. I'm not gonna save it forever. I was gonna make some like hash browns or something, but I know that stuff will keep, so I might have this in the morning. So I'm currently, I kind of cleaned everything up. I got my plants out there, but I even did my dishes. I'm so proud of myself. I'm learning. I can't wait on them because the stuff gets crusted on there and it's like so much more of an ordeal. But this is what I'm about to do, only on my phone. Oh, let me see if I can get it. I have a nice little spot for it there, and I'm doing this. And except on my phone, I'm gonna put Netflix. All right, it's night. Well, ooh, the flash. There we go. See, it's not that dark, but it's like 9:45. My plants out there, hope they're safe. It's about 10 o'clock, and it's pretty dark in here. I'm not putting up my window coverings. I mean, I'm at a campground. It's pretty small. Okay, good night. Good morning. It's 5:23 in the morning, and I slept pretty well. I went to bed earlier than I have been lately, and I slept pretty well. I didn't sleep great, but I slept pretty well. It's really quiet here, so I'm excited for this part of the drive. I don't think the sun is up yet though, and it'd be kind of cool to see it in the sunlight. Anyway, good morning. Kind of chilly up here, but I got my coffee. I'm gonna enjoy these beautiful views here. This mug keeps things really hot, so it's probably gonna be a while before it cools down, but I made a mistake because I thought there was a gas station up at White Pass, and I was like, well, I can always get a couple bucks if need be, and it's closed. The good news is I was gonna buy coffee there, but I didn't. I made it instead. But the bad news is the gas gauge is really low. So I hope we're kind of like in the middle of the mountains. Makes me think that something I should include in my trunk is gas. Like an emergency gallon. That'd probably be a smart idea. But yeah, anyway. Mostly it's downhill, so that's good. And hopefully, I mean, it's about 1/8 of a tank, so let's go carefully. Current view while I sip on my coffee. Waterfalls these are. Near this bridge, this tunnel. And I came out and I can see them. But there's no sign or anything. It looks like there's a fallen log, or it might be like a bridge across it. I can't zoom in anymore, but anyway, I'm gonna do some research, see if I can figure that out. Ooh, the car's still in reverse. There we go. It's about 7:30 in the morning, still just meandering, just sipping on my coffee. And I'm really enjoying this drive. Gas light came on. It's super low. Unfortunately, it's like all downhill. I mean, it's just downhill. But yeah, hopefully we make it. I mean, even if the car did run out of gas, at this point, I could still just roll on down to the gas station. But hopefully there's enough gas to get there. But I'm beginning to have to like step on the gas, and it's definitely low. But I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna eat some food. I actually like busted into it already. This is the leftovers from last night that I made. Yeah. I'm gonna eat and sit and enjoy these flowers. I think we're gonna make it. It looks like there might be, oh yeah, welcome to Enumclaw. It looks like we're nearing gas station territory. It was sunny up there, but it's cloudy down here, but we have gas. I know the car is happy, all filled up. Purring like a kitten. Okay, made it back home to my neck of the woods, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go find a place to chill. I'll probably show where, just to end this like Washington mountain tour, because I feel so lucky to be able to be up in these mountains here. I'm very grateful for the opportunity right now that I have to. I was working 5 days a week at the serving job, which I went back down to 4 because that was not really what my initial intention was. But yeah, I'm so fortunate to be having work in this area, and for now, and I love it. I mean, check this out. So it's not like quite as drastic as Mount Rainier, but like, my goodness, it's a lot of beauty. Okay, so I'm trying out my the floaty thing that I said that I had never tried. First of all, I've got to show you my little pump here that I have. It's attaches to the battery pack. I got it from Target. It was like, I don't know, 15 bucks. And then, second of all, this thing, it's like my pop-up tent. It's like, I don't know, it's got ridges, and so I'm currently filling it up. Let me see. I don't know. I'm kind of a big lady. We'll see if it fits or not. My tattoo's holding up. My Sharpie tattoo. I've been doing these for years. I always design my tattoos before I do them. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. Okay, so the picture, it's living up to the picture. This thing, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty pleased. So I found another spot where I'm going to be a lot this summer. Maybe hike up there and then come swim in here. I mean, I feel cool because of the water, and but like half of me is dry. So it's pretty sweet. Okay, next time I'm gonna bring my headphones, and this thing should come with a disclaimer, like, might never